So welcome back. If you are trying to learn English and you feel that when you are exposed to English for a long time, it gets really tiring to speak, really exhausting, don't worry. This is absolutely normal. It happens to you. It happened to me in the past. It used to happen to me. If you didn't see this video about used to, here is the link. Go check it out so you can learn how to use used to. So this used to happen to me as well. Last week I was talking to one of my students about that, and she said to me, Patricia, it's so difficult to speak English for a long time. Sometimes I come home after speaking English the whole day because she lives in London and I don't want to talk. I actually don't want to move my mouth. I don't want to. It's because when you are trying to speak English and you're still learning, there are so many things you have to do when you're doing this. So your mouth has to adapt to a new language. The muscles in your mouth that you use when you speak Portuguese, if that's your first language like me, it's different. The muscles are completely different to the ones that you use in English. It's crazy, I know, but that's the reason why sometimes we get so tired of speaking English, physically tired. Like actually not wanting to move our mouths, not wanting to speak. This happens also because clearly when you're learning English, you have to think so much when you are interacting. You have to pay attention when someone talks to you, and then you have to think of what to say, and the moment you're saying it, you're thinking, is this right? Does it make sense? Is she going to understand what I said? So all these feelings and all these emotions and concerns, a concern is a preoccupation, so something that you are worried about. All these things influence in your speaking directly. It's so weird, but it's so true. And I'm going to tell you something. English is never going to be your first language. It's always going to be your second, or if you're lucky, your third language. It's just never going to be the same as your first language. That's the truth, okay? I know some people say, oh no, one day you can be, it's just going to be the same as your first language. It's not going to be the same as your first language, because your first language is whatever your first language is. My first language is Portuguese. And that's it. That's the end of it. It's just never going to be the same as English. My English is great, my Portuguese is better. It's just always going to be the case, and it's always going to be the case for you. And some people say, oh, actually, my English is so much better than my Portuguese. Some Brazilian people may say this. But yeah, maybe when you moved to England or to America or to Canada or whatever, your Portuguese wasn't great. Maybe you were a child, and so yes, your English will be better, but that's another case. I'm talking about adults learning English. It's just never going to be the same. And there's always a situation for everyone. Everyone experiences this, for everyone, including myself, that sometimes you're trying to talk and the words don't come out properly. I don't know why this happens. It's so annoying. For me, personally, it happens when two situations. When I'm angry. When I'm really angry, my English is affected. Always. So I can talk, I remember my words, everything is okay, but I notice that the words don't come out perfectly. I notice this. For me, it's clear when I'm very angry trying to talk. Second situation is when I am in a hurry. When I'm rushing, not because I have to speak quickly, that's not the point. My natural pace is quite fast. This is not my natural pace. Pace is your speed. It's not my natural pace. But when I'm in a hurry, I'm rushing, quick, chop, let's go. And I have to talk and I have to say things my English is affected. I'm talking about the mechanism of your mouth. Something changes when this is the case for me personally. So I have 2 kids, so you can imagine that I am constantly saying chop chop, please. Chop chop is an expression. It's like come on, chop chop. And sometimes then I notice that I don't sound as good as I do when I'm simply standing here and chatting to you, or simply having a normal conversation with someone. So bear this in mind. It's never going to be your first language. It's normal to feel physically tired because you have to move your mouth when you talk in a different way. It's okay, and embrace the process of learning. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, remember, click on like, share with your friends, leave a comment down below, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. I'm out of breath. Thanks for watching. Bye.